favorite places to come every year is actually up in Golden. You know, we fished the upper Columbia with Dave Burns of the Golden Gillie. And you know what? We're always getting big bullies. He's never disappointing. You know, the average probably up here, 8, 9 pounds. You get some beauties, 12. We got some big boys like 15, 16, even 17 Dave last year. So we expect good things again with Dave Burns and the Golden Gillie. That's today as we take sport fishing on the fish. All right, Dave. Looks like a dandy. It's a good start. Second hole of the day, baby. Lunch money.
I even called that cast to Brian. I'm like, oh, that actually looks nice.
So
that's a healthy fish.
It is nice, yeah. Well, a little talk about, you know, you got the double hand setup here.
Yeah, love it.
What is it? Tell us about it.
This is a Loop Evo Tech cast in a medium fast, and it's 12'2" and a 7-weight.
And you like that? 12-footer's good?
This time of year, it's just perfect for anything upwards. Yeah, as soon as you get to 20, 25 pounds, they'll probably get a little bit light, but that's putting a heck of a good bend into this, so we got something pretty healthy here.
No kidding. I can't wait to see it. And every year we come out with Dave, you know, it's a different setup, right? And Dale's going. We got a double header down there. Dale's in one. Dave's got one here. But every year you've got to have, you know, single hand setups. Usually are 9-footers, you know, 8 weights. Double hand setups everywhere from 11-foot switch, which I have here, up to 12, 13, 13-foot double hand rods. Very critical, because sometimes look at behind us, right? You got wood, you got bank, you got everything, and you can't make a cast. So real ideal for the double hand. And then sometimes we're on open, you know, nice open runs where you can use the single hand. But this thing's,
it's heading out to sea, I think.
It's a big one, Dave.
Feeling good. Doing all the right things.
Oh, and the Bulldog lost his. Bully lost his. But here, I'm going to do the guide thing.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, you betcha. I'm going to put this rod down. I'll be back. By the feel of your rod, what are you thinking? 12-ish? 14?
No, I'm going to say 10.
10?
It
Okay,
feels
well,
like a 10.
Yeah, but that's good because, you know, you've caught so many. You kind of know, right?
Usually. Some of them surprise you, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you get a good feel, right? Their head shaking. Yeah. Okay, looking for the boat, of course. Oh, yeah, that's gorgeous. Yeah, lunch money right there.
That's toad.
That is a big fish. Oh, yeah, that's a big fish. Oh, yeah, that's a chunk.
That's 15
dude.
pounds. That's got to be 15.
Oh, easy. Look at how fat his back is. Look at the back on him.
That's a healthy
That's
fish.
a healthy fish.
Looks like it's about 32 inches.
Oh, 32. Look at that lunch money. Right there. I'll just unbutton them. Maybe hold them if I can. Yeah, right on the bottom side. Oh, it's on the top. There he is. There's the old lunch money right there. Oh, beautiful fish, dude.
That's a wonderful fish right now.
It's not ever. That's
They're all
gorgeous.
putting on their winter weight, getting ready. This one you can tell is by the color. He's got a little bit of brown tinge to him, so he's been in the river system for a while. So this is a drop back. He would have come and made a lot of babies up there.
Wow, just gorgeous. Look at the colors. Look at that. That's what you can expect when you come out, eh? Just that kind of fish. Wow, beautiful. Well, let's let him go. You know, we got to wait on him.
Absolutely.
What do you weigh?
Well, after we subtracted the net, this guy was 14 pounds, 11 ounces.
14, 11. There you go. So that shows you, you know, that 30-some inch fish, that fat, 14 pounds, 11 ounces, almost 15. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous, though? Oh, that's a healthy bull. He's been wrestling the net, and there he goes. He just sat on the net. Dave, my man, that is so good, isn't it?
Welcome back.
Oh, so much fun. You know, we did a show yesterday. We got a bunch in that 8 to 12 pound range. That's the biggest today.
So far.
You know, in the show, and we just started.
Yep.
So now we got to get Ashley, Chandler, myself, Dale in a bunch. It's going to be fun.
That's the plan.
Right on.
Alrighty.
got a bull trout on a bulldog.
Well, you know what you got to talk about is what you did. Actually, we've been using big stuff like lunch money and vitamin K and all these big patterns. So I had a big rainbow on. I had about a 6-pound bull that you saw, right? That jumped, right? And I lost him. So then Dale put on the bulldog.
Bulldog. I figure if there's rainbow in there.
But this feels like a bull.
Yeah, he's not. Well, he's heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking.
Well, you know what though? We've caught and up on the Finley River. Remember, that's all we used.
Right, the
right?
bulldog.
We pulled the bulldog out. All those fish ate him. It was fantastic. We had a great day on the bulldog. So this is fighting like a bull trout. Nice size bully. Or is it a bull trout? Well, it hasn't fought like a rainbow. Oh, it's a nice bull trout, yeah.
Too, yeah.
Oh yeah, looks to be in that 10, 12 pound range on the bulldog. Well, sometimes they want smaller, right? They're not always gonna eat the big stuff. Sometimes they want smaller. That's what I said, it's probably in that, 10 pound range, you know, it's a nice one. Oh yeah, look at that.
The big head.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at, oh, the bulldog. Bulldog just popped out. There it is.
There's Don's personal.
Don's personal bulldog, always a winner. Catches bull trout like that. That's what we've always used, right? It's just a great pattern. All right, well, let them go. Well, like Dave said, see, they're still yellow. They're yellow fins. Yeah. He was all for show. Look at, he's being out there.
Huge head. Look at the kite.
Yeah.
The big kite head.
Wow.
And, yeah, this guy's been in there making babies. He's just shaping up again to go back.
Yeah, nice size, you know, on the bulldog.
On the Bulldog Fly. Yeah, it's probably, what, 26-inch fish or something?
Yeah.
The giant head. There he goes.
Yeah. It's thinner, but beautiful fish.
Okay, he's ready to go. The Bulldog Fly. We're in the quicksand.
The bulldog on the bulldog. You know, it's crazy. But there you go. It just shows you, right? If you're throwing the big stuff, and there's what we did in the Finley. Remember, we threw the big stuff and we followed with the bulldog.
Because we were after the rainbows.
Right.
And then we caught all those
bull
bull trout.
trout.
Exact same scenario.
Yeah, she's got all the tricks. Yeah. No, that's great. Excellent. All right, now I wonder if Chandler's going to switch over. Wait, see, Brian's up there just waiting to go. I think he's ready, actually. We took a bunch of casts in here, had a little lunch.
Yep.
Beautiful time for lunch. Sun's out. And this guy, first cast. But you know what we did? Our usual. Chandler got out the cheesy bag, gave the sacrificial cheesy. I said, first rod in's going to get a fish. First rod in. Got a fish.
Pay the river.
You can pay the river, that's right. And it was
It accepts cheesy.
Oh, here he is there. Not huge, but nice, you know. Again, beautiful fish. I mean, catching these all day. And this is good fighter. Like, they're real tough. Look at the rod. Look at the bend on that baby.
Oh, you can put the boots to him with that rod too.
Yeah, this is nice. Oh, I'm loving this rod. This setup you have here is perfect.
It's pretty smooth.
It is. It's just perfect. All right, you ready, Dave? Back it up.
Yep.
There it is. All right. That's your nice sizer. That's kind of our standard. Pretty hot.
That's a hot fish.
It is. Yeah, we'll unhook them here. Lunch money. Oh, right there.
Still the winner.
There it is. Lunch money always wins. I'll give you that.
Yep.
Okay, I'll just hold them up real quick for everybody. You know, decent size. That's our normal, you know.
That's a nice 7.
Yeah, 7-ish, 6, 7. Just real beautiful. Look at the colors. I just love the fins. Well, he wants to go. Keep the head in the water. Look at that. First fish after the cheesy.
You gotta pay the river.
How many times have we seen that? I love it. Oh, it's great though. This setup is ideal. And here's another thing Dave runs I want to give everybody. Like, this was pretty cool when I saw it, when you hand me the rod. You know, of course, lunch money, but there's the length of your leader.
Yep.
How long?
Usually 3 to 5 feet, really. I don't go any more than 5.
Yeah, and this is right down to like 2.5.
Yep.
Like, it's perfect.
I've caught fish on 8 inches of leader left over.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. So there's a tip, keeps the fly down the zone.
That's right.
Well, There's more out there, you know that.
Gonna be.
Wow, it's not a, yeah, it's a bull trout. Just a little guy.
There.
I almost thought it was a rainbow.
I almost did too.
It's a little bull trout. Hey, David, a bull trout.
It's a bull trout. We got a bull trout.
Oh, look at that, the fly's out.
Perfect.
Oh, God. Pretty fish, though.
That's perfect colors on that.
Look at that. Gorgeous. Well, let him go back. All right, well, maybe there's a bigger brother there.
I think so. We're looking for Gramps, I think.
Yeah.
Well, it's a start.
It's a start.
Let's go get him.
Sport Fishing on the Fly is brought to you by Maui Jim. Well, just getting a few more casts in, but I think we should go to the bench. You know, there's lots of good bull trout patterns we've tried. And last night we were playing at the bench, and we, me and Ashley, we created one. It's called the Bad Decision. So let's go to the bench and tie you up the bad decision. Today on the bench, we're going to tie you up the bad decision. Now, we call it the bad decision because we're around the bench, on the fly tying bench, and we think it'd be a real bad decision if the bull trout eat this fly. And I've got Ashley Pederson, our newest featured guest on Sport Fishing on the Fly, who's going to tie up the fly. So make sure you have these materials ready before you tie the fly. For the materials, we use a size 2 3x long streamer for the hook, some 6/0 red thread for the thread, some 7 32nd inch nickel yellow dumbbell eyes for the eyes, some pearl fluorescent orange crazy legs for the tail, some pink jelly fritz for the body, some hot pink grizzly schlappen for the side wings, some pink marabou for the main wing, some white zonker rabbit strip for the back and for the head.
Hi, I'm Ashley and this is my latest bad decision. Put a thread down the entire hook body real quick. I'm gonna set my eyes back. I'm really bad for crowding my hook eyes, terrible. So I'm gonna set my eyes back maybe about 3/8 of an inch to 1/2 inch. So this guy, we're gonna lock these eyes on 2 or 3 passes each side, just so that we can kind of build up a base underneath those eyes so we don't have a big hollow spot when we tie on that marabou. So we're gonna try to get this fly somewhere between 5 and 6 inches. 6 inches is lots. Sometimes you find that these fish can get a little bit shy when you start throwing big stuff in front of them. So this is our body. A little bit of, I think this is a medium length, pink flash. I'll leave this somewhere up by the eyes. So this stuff, when we wrap it, because it's nice and long, you make your wrap, all this chenille is going to be stacked to the front. It's just going to lay on top of itself. So we'll take our time, pull it back. Our hook base is red, so if we skip a little bit and have a little bit of thread showing in the body, it's fine, it's not going to matter. There should be enough covering it later. So our wings are going to end just before our legs end. I used to get picky about whether or not these strips of schlappen would lay straight, whether or not they would come up and arc, or if they had a bit of a wave in them. You might find this pretty humorous, but there's a female beauty product called a straightener. It also curls your hair. I don't understand it either. But that straightener, that hot iron, gets to about 400 degrees, and you can actually take that hot iron and run it down the length of your feather briefly and straighten it out, instead of having, because some feathers you have them kink up. This feather, for example, would also kink up, but when I put it on the other side, it takes my tail and flips it up. It doesn't matter once it's in the water, but if you're really that picky about it, go find your straightener or your girlfriend or your wife's straightener, and it'll fix it very quickly. So I grabbed a couple pieces because it all depends on how the rest of this is going to look, whether we're going to use 1 or 2 So this is our rabbit zonker. We want a big zonker strip that's gonna lay flat along the back, and it's gonna have just a nice solid action to it. And we're going to end that, the leather's gonna end just about at the end of that schlappen, and then our fur, rabbit fur, is gonna dump out the back. If you have any little clamps, even a hair clip or something, if you find a little kid's hair clip, you can always take this stuff, pile it ahead and clip it down so it's out of your way, or just wet it just a bit with your fingers. It's not enough to get it out of there, but it's just enough you can sneak a thread by it. So our hook eye here, we're actually gonna, instead of tying on 2 pieces of rabbit and creating a whole bunch of mass up front on our hook eye, we're just gonna pierce a hole in the leather, wrap our rabbit around into the back. We're gonna cut our rabbit hair so that the rabbit hair is going to finish right about where that barb end is, right where that lump is. So it'll actually be quite short. And there we are. Hope I've influenced you all to make your own bad decisions. Any fish to be at the bottom of this water, but Brian and Dawn and Dale had a bit of luck yesterday, so we thought we'd give it a shot. From what I understand, Dave says they're all undercut, and that's where a lot of these guys have been hiding.
That's a nice male. He's still got some color left in the spawn.
Yeah, it does. Right on.
All right.
Cool, man.
Well done.
Sweet. Let's see if we can unbutton him on a little easy here. Whoop. Big head.
He's still a hot fish.
He is, yeah. He's got somewhere to be. All right. That was sweet. That was a nice fish.
Nice work.
Yeah.
Well caught.
Yeah, beauty colors. I really like seeing them go into the winter that heavy and having that extra weight on them.
Absolutely, yeah. The guy like that was, you can tell by his coloring that he'd been up in the river up spawning for a little while, and he's falling back and regaining his energy with lots of kokanee.
Yeah, it's perfect. We're not seeing a lot of kokanee around anymore, you know, a few here and there, but they're starting to get a little lonely.
No, we're seeing them. They're just in the side of those big guts.
Yeah, that's right. Well, let's see if we can get a couple more before the end of the afternoon.
Yeah, there's been a few more fins poking around these ledges, so we should work this through.
Yeah, perfect.
All right.
Sweet. All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
Well, buddy, what do you think?
Another great adventure in Golden, BC.
It was,
That
wasn't
was
it? Every time we go with Dave Burns of the Golden Gillie, we have a blast, and as always, we get some really nice bull trout. But we got a lot of people to thank.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, look at the beautiful accommodations here. Lush Mountain Accommodations.
Yeah.
We're a great place.
Fantastic.
Put us up. Tourism Golden, Andy Brown.
Always
hooked
comes
us up
through
again.
for us.
Yeah, we're going for dinner with him.
What
tonight.
about Ashley?
Ashley Pederson?
Hey.
Yes, a little female co-host there. Did a great job. Huh?
And hey, what about our favorite, Mr. Chan? You know,
Mr.
Chan
Chan.
always comes along on these kind of trips. He loves it. But you know, when you come out here, you got to take care. Conserve our waters, and we'll see you next time when we take you sport fishing on the fly. Right there, baby. Check it out. To watch all our latest Sport Fishing on the Fly episodes and to order Sport Fishing on the Fly merchandise, head to www.sfotf.ca. And if you would like to book an adventure like this one shown, head to ontheflyadventures.ca and book yourself the trip of a lifetime.